Are you ready to start renting your timeshare for passive income? Well, I have a question for you. Is paying an upfront cost a deal breaker for you? If it is, then you want to do what's called DIY or do it yourself renting. And when you do DIY renting, you're the one that does all the work. You list your timeshare for rent. You post a description of your timeshare. You upload pictures. You negotiate with the renter. You obtain the proper information needed from the renter, such as to fill out the guest certificate and letting the renter know that when they check in, they have to place a security deposit on their credit card and things of that nature. You handle the payments and so on and so forth. But long story short, whenever you do DIY or do it yourself renting, you are the sole manager and you are in complete control of the success of your rentals. But the good news is that you generally do not have to pay a cost as far as with a company to get started renting. If paying an upfront cost is not a deal breaker for you, then you can hire us here at timesharerenters.com. We would manage your timeshare rentals for you. We do all the heavy lifting for you. We negotiate with the renter on your behalf. We handle the payments and all the hard stuff. And as you get paid, we get paid. So we're totally committed to your success. Now, you might say, well, don't the scam companies charge up front? And my answer to you would be, yes. Well, as a matter of fact, most companies charge up front. I mean, any fast food company, any gas station, even your resort. That's right. Your resort is an upfront company. For you to have gotten your timeshare, you had to pay up front. You have to pay your maintenance fees up front either every year or every other year in order for you to use your timeshare. So be careful not to use the quote unquote upfront fee or upfront cost as a way to determine who's a scam or not. Because if you want to avoid all upfront companies, you'd be living a life where you'd be avoiding most businesses, including the grocery store, including your doctor's office, including of any vending machine. The list goes on and on. What we offer that the scam companies don't offer is a full money back guarantee, meaning if we don't have a certain amount of rental offers sent to you by a certain date, you get a full refund of the membership enrollment cost. We have 3 different membership tiers. The lowest is for the person who really doesn't want to rent that much time, maybe just their deeded time and 1 or 2 getaway weeks. Whereas the highest, or the premium tier, is for the person who really wants to make passive income by renting their deeded time and in addition, delving into getaway weeks. Each tier has its own money back guarantee. A perk of the premium tier is that we also help you on the DIY or the do-it-yourself side if you're a person that wants to do DIY renting as well. If you'd like more information, click the link in the description area now. I need to think about it, says John as he holds the phone with complete frustration. John is a timeshare owner and he's been one for 10 years. And unfortunately, over the years, John has been a victim of harassing phone calls from scam timeshare companies claiming that they can sell his timeshare. What's there to think about? Says Mr. Scammington, the guy on the phone trying desperately to get John to fall for his scam. What's there to think about, John? You want to sell your timeshare, right? Well, says John as he feels reluctant to continue the conversation with the pushy sales guy, I would feel most comfortable if I talked to my wife first. Talk to your wife, says Mr. Scammington. Who wears the pants in your family? Is it you or your wife? John, with a complete sense of disbelief at what he just heard, abruptly says, Excuse me? You are very rude and this conversation is over. Wait before you hang up, says Mr. Scammington as he desperately tries to save the call. Hold on 1 second while I get you connected to my inventory director. John instantly hangs up the phone as he's gone through this same drill over and over again. Does this sound like you? Well, my name is Chris and I'm with Timesharerenters.com, and we do things a little differently here. We don't harass you with annoying phone calls. We don't lie to you and tell you that we can sell your timeshare for a bunch of money. We actually don't even claim to be able to sell the timeshare at all. We focus on the rentals. We send you rental offers, and as you make money, we make money. Simple and plain.